First, open an internet browser like Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Go to Google and search for DBID. The first address that shows in the Google search, dbid.gov.bd, this is our target address. Click on it. From this page, we can directly click on Apply for DBID, but we need to log in first. Click on Login, select Applicant Login. If you already have an account with mygov.bd, then enter your login credentials here using your mobile number and password or your email address and password. If you do not have an account, you can click on this link to register. We are going to use our email and password for logging in. You will be asked to give permission to DBID to access the following information like name, mobile number, email, and your NID number. Click this button to proceed. After you are successfully logged in to dbid.gov.bd, you can directly click on Apply for DBID. On this page, you will receive all the required information required to complete your application procedure. So there is a section called Necessary Documents and the cost of the service and payment method. This is free. The term of service deadline is 60 working days. So you will receive your DBID within 60 days from the date of application if all the submitted documents and information pass the requirements. Please read out all the rules and regulations for filling out the application form and the application guidelines before proceeding. And when this page first loaded, a document just downloaded. This gives instructions on how to use this website for submitting a DBID application. Click on Apply Now. On this page, 2 documents auto-downloads. These are about the updated DBID gadgets that has been passed. Read out the documents for future reference. Have you noted the scrolling notice at the top of this page? It says your DBID profile must contain updated picture and terms and conditions must be provided in Bengali in your business website/social media page. So after opening your DBID profile, you must update your profile picture and you must provide your terms and conditions of business in Bengali, both in your website and in your social media page, which one you are using. So the first section of the DBID application shows membership selection. So if you are applying for an organization like a company, a private or public limited company, or a sole proprietorship, and if you are enlisted in one of these 4 organizations, then you can select yes. If you are not registered in any of these, you can just select no. In our case, we are going to apply for a DBID for our private limited company registered at RJSC. So we'll select yes and RJSC. Click Next. So as you can see, some of the information is already filled in because we are working on a draft application which I filled earlier but didn't submit. Here, you will enter your business name in Bengali. Here, you will enter your business name in English. If you have a website, you will give your website domain name here. If you have a Facebook page, then give the page link here. Since this is a digital business identification for people who do e-commerce business through a website or Facebook page, these businesses are identified officially and legally through this procedure. If you have other social platforms like Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp Business, and TikTok, you can just select one by one and input the addresses of those accounts. In this section, you will be required to input your office address in Bengali, then here your office address in English. You must provide a mobile number and an email address that may represent your organization. You may use your personal number and email here as well. It will not be verified, but try to use the number and email address that will be used for your business purposes. Office space is owned or rented. If you are using your own space, you can select own. If you are using a rented space, then you can select one of three options: the house owner's NID number, the utility bill for electricity, or submit an office rent agreement. So for our case, we will select own. Then some other information is required, like starting year of the business, company registration number, and registration number issuing authority. Input your trade license number here, select your issuing office, and your last renewal date, the date on which the trade license was issued. In our case, the trade license is issued by the Dhaka North City Corporation, and it was issued on July 9th, 2023. We do not have a BIN number yet. This is not required, but if you have one, you can input it here. You can put your TIN number here, but inputting the TIN number doesn't work. But let us give it a try. There is some problem connecting to the server of TIN database. You need to select your type of business, the type of business which is mentioned in your trade license. In our case, it was mentioned as an IT business, so I am selecting that one. There are other options like retailers, wholesalers, and food aggregators, and you can even select others if the listed items do not match your type of business. Then click Next. This section is about the owner's information, types of digital commerce ownership. So our one is a private limited company. You need to select the option that goes with your business. Provide an ID according to the designation and owner name. So we will select the chairman as the designation. When I click the NID number field, it will ask to verify national identity card. We will input the mobile number, national identity card number, and date of birth of the chairman. Remember here, the mobile number must be the one which has been used to verify this NID number in the mygov.bd website. Click Verify. The information is automatically filled in. Just input the email address. We can use the Add More button to add information of the managing director of our company. So we are going to input the mobile number, NID number, and date of birth of the MD. Click Verify. The mobile number is incorrect. Maybe the mobile number used for the registration or verifying of the managing director's NID is not the one we are providing. So we will manually input the information. Click here to proceed without verification. Okay, after inputting all the information correctly, we'll just click Next. This portion is applicant information. This is the person who is applying, like me. So this is my name here, designation of that organization. So I will just input the designation, the present address, and the permanent address will also be required. Okay, so if this person who is labeled as the chairman, is he the owner of the organization? In our case, yes. Then we'll need to upload the signature of the applicant, that is the owner in this case. Okay, then click browse. We'll be taken to browse in our computer. Then select the signature and click next. So one of the important thing is you first need to take a picture of your signature and then save it on your computer before you can upload this. So this is one of the steps to follow. So the next information is contact details, name, mobile number, and email of the designated person for necessary contact. So that would be our chairman. The contact address would be the present address of the chairman, and input all the relevant information. Click next. Since our business is a private limited company, we will be required to attach the scanned copy of the documents mentioned below. The list of directors, let's just select the digitally signed particulars of the directors' documents we received from the RJSC. For the list of memorandums, we will use our memorandum and articles of association, which is also digitally signed by RJSC. We will upload a copy of our trade license, another document recommendation of a local chairman or ward commissioner or dignitary is required. We will suggest you get this document and upload it here. In our case, we don't have it yet, so we will not upload it. Click on next. On this page, you can just submit the application after reviewing all the information that was provided by you. TIN didn't work. Select this button. I hereby declare that all the information mentioned in the application is correct. The digital commerce organization mentioned in the application conducts business in accordance with the National Commerce Policy 2020, revised Digital Commerce Management Guidelines 2021, and all prevailing laws of the country. Click on Submit. Here you can see the application submission is done. It is applied. Therefore, within 60 working days from the date on which the application has been submitted, you should get a response. You can click on Details to see the application. You can even print it out from here. And from dashboard, you can see your applications and their status.